This is a
hello and welcome
review.
to the 15th edition of Weekend Review.
My name is Kenneth Pereiro.
Fucked it up.
No, you don't want to do it this way? I mean, what's the difference?
Because we've done it the same way every time.
Well, I thought my Neil Hamburger impression would be like grounds for shifting it up a little bit, you know?
We have to do it. We have to have
Okay, continuity. Fine.
Look, I have OCD.
Yeah, right. It definitely doesn't express itself in cleanliness, that's for sure. If you've got OCD, you don't have the common types.
I have the one where you
like, you're nasty as fuck, and you lose everything, and you never know what's going on. It's like, it is ADD in that it's its exact opposite.
You know, OCD.
Yeah. Well, that too. I guess you have all the above.
You cracked yourself up, man.
I did, man.
I've never seen you laugh so hard.
I think it is lame when people crack themselves up, but I was taken aback by how opposite your syndrome is from OCD. Because I actually would say I do have OCD, and it's funny to think about all these rituals and habits I have that I've never seen you exhibit an ounce of, you know.
Like I said, I have OCD. We have to start the show. We have to start the show the same way every time.
You mean okay? So you like consistency?
Anxious. Yeah, consistency.
OCD.
OCD stands
consistency.
For overly consistent disorder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or continuity disorder.
Okay. Well, I cede the floor to you. Let's try this again.
Okay. All right. My name is Kenneth. Damn it,
Jake
Fuck.
Cook.
God damn it.
You ain't no chef, Jake.
Shit. No.
Idiot.
My name is Jake Pereiro, and I'm not no weekend. Fuck. Man, I'm not ready to do this right now.
Hey, who am I? Idiot.
Was it me?
That's Jimmy Pardo. I think there are shirts that say that. It's just like a picture of his face and it says, idiot. I'm not a big Jimmy Pardo fan.
I like Jimmy Pardo.
I'm still trying. I have faith. I mean, he's an OG, you know? It's like kind of like saying you don't like gangster rap. Or no, saying that you do like gangster rap, but being like, Ice-T sucks, or like,
yeah,
you know.
That's, yeah.
It's etc.
Well, Ice-T might be a little too conscious for most fans of gangster rap.
Maybe, but
he's pretty smart.
He is a smart guy, but come on, if you compared his lyrics to like Kanye West, like College Dropout and like more modern stuff, like Mos Def or Talib Kweli, or
I wouldn't even say he's less conscious than those people.
He's like semi-conscious.
He has different. I think he has like deeper concepts or better concepts, less pretentious.
I think he's probably actually seen people
like
die.
Girls, let's get butt naked and fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a classic song.
I think the difference between him and people who were born 20 years after him is that he has seen people die, and so he actually knows that life isn't that cool.
Yeah.
And then you got people who haven't seen people die, and then they can be a little bit more poetic.
Kanye's from Chicago. It's the murder capital, where they murder for capital.
Wow. Yeah. Say that.
That's true.
Say that again, man.
It's the murder capital, where they murder
for capital.
Yeah.
Two different spellings? I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. I believe that is both of the spellings of that word.
Yeah. One time in middle school.
Yeah.
No, this is high school actually. We were this guy kept asking the teacher this stupid question. It was like, what does this mean? Like, it says like, or is it in history class?
Yeah.
Or whatever. We were reading like a part of the Constitution.
Yeah.
It's like, it says like, a person will not be prosecuted for a capital or otherwise offense or something. And I was like, it's money, man. It means money, stupid.
You said that?
Yeah, and then I realized like I was wrong. It's one of those moments where you're humbled. Anytime that I get angry, at somebody, I find myself humbled. So try not to get angry, you know.
That's deep. I have a similar story. That's a unfortunate misspelling of a word in your head, or at least the knowledge of that word. I think Noah Orsich was there, so shout out to Alex Wharton.
Alex Wharton. In the house.
But we were doing like an icebreaker. It was like 11th grade literature.
Icebreakers.
Let's do an icebreaker, man. I had a Jamaican teacher.
Yeah.
And he was trying to break the ice with us because he'd never seen ice, being from Jamaica.
Right.
And so
really warm.
Yeah,
sure.
It is very warm there. He wasn't poor. He could have afforded it. They couldn't keep it alive. It just turned to water.
Man, it must be super hot.
It was so hot. He was a very attractive man. He was on he was in several of the sports running teams. But I don't want to. The point of the story is that we were going around, and we were doing an icebreaker, and we had to say a letter. We had to give our name an adjective, and so it was like, if your name is Jake, you'd say, I'm jealous Jake, or
okay.
I'm juvenile Jake, or
right.
I'm the Joker Jake, or something.
Joker Jake. Yeah.
Joker Jake.
Jokester Jake.
Jacker Jacks.
Or joking, like, mine would be like, probably like Jaguar.
Yeah, Jaguar Jake.
Jaguar Jake.
And so everyone went, and I was one of the last ones to go. And I think Noah Orsis was right behind me, because my name's Kenneth Pereira, but I...
Ain't no chef.
No, I'm not. And so Noah Orsis was like right behind me. And so I was right before Noah, and I was like, okay. I was like, gearing myself up. I wanted to say something that was a little bit more, I don't know, like wham, because everyone had been saying the same dumb shit. Like,
did it have to start with a K, or just
it had to start with a K?
Okay.
Yeah. No, if it was a consonant thing, I think people would have been really confused.
Yeah.
Like,
that's probably easier to figure out. You could say Caring Kenneth if it was just
yeah.
the same.
Well, okay. Well, you've kind of given away the punchline.
Shit.
It came to me, and I said, "I'm conniving Kenneth." And then everyone looks around in silence, and I was like, wow. Like, I thought I devastated some people with that. Like,
they didn't even know what word you said.
They were registering what I had said 5 to 10 minutes after I said it, like a delayed earthquake or something. And
some stupid people in public school.
Yeah, and then my teacher,
fucking mutants.
My Jamaican teacher, just quick as a whip, he's like, that starts with a C, man.
Busted you, huh?
And I was like, this guy's talking about semen in class. And I was like, this is going to be a good semester.
Oh,
and that was the start to my glory days, dude.
So this is the first time you ever got laid?
Yeah, that was, because just right after that, we went into Romeo and Juliet. The teacher taught me the finer points of semen. Mm-hmm. And he also called me the seaman, because I was constantly getting C's in his class.
Oh, I see.
Like yeah, exactly. That's what he said. Oh, the seaman, come with, man.
I see you, man.
I see you pee, man. Close the door, man.
You want bathroom pass, man? You got to see it in Jamaica.
You want to piss on the floor? He would say stuff like that. He was really cool.
Well, what the fuck are you supposed to say? You could say like Killer Kenneth, but then they like put you in
Columbine syndrome.
Yeah, everyone would send you straight to the office.
It'd be like, "Where's your trench coat?" And I'd be like, "That's hurtful."
It'd be as if you brought a Tweety Bird keychain into school.
Man,
that's how much they would freak out.
They would freak out like crazy. It'd be like, no, it's just a utility tool, this Tweety Bird. And they'd say, it has a knife. And you'd be like, it's a tool. Like, if an archaeologist is like trying to build a house with their little hammer, I mean, come on, that's what it's like. It's a plaything. Come on.
But it can be used as a weapon. Anything can be used as a weapon. Did you know a knife can be used as a weapon?
No.
Yeah, a common butcher knife.
No.
Can be used as a weapon.
The thing they give you in planes.
Mm-hmm.
To cut your meat with. That can be used as a weapon to down an aircraft.
If you put the knife into somebody's what is called called the aorta.
It's a French word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aorta.
Okay.
You can end their life and take anything they have legally. Legally. If you stab someone in the throat, you are now the sole legal proprietor of all their possessions.
The second time you've said proprietor tonight. You've been doing like a word of the day kind of thing?
Did I say proprietor?
Yeah, I asked you a question about something, and you said she is the proprietor of the something or another, the Mammal Gallery or the Big House or the I Can Fly To or something.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I
never heard of these places.
I can't even begin to explain.
Well, all I can say is that I started watching this series on Netflix.
What you watching, Jake?
Well, it's called The Killer Speaks, which is a series on A&E or AMC or something.
Okay.
Some bullshit.
Probably A&E.
But it was about this dude who he was like a drug dealer. He picked up a kilo of cocaine. He started having all these crazy hallucinations that like the feds were after him and stuff, and like he saw cop cars and shit. And basically, he went on a murderous rampage.
Was this drug inspired, or like
he was on PCP?
But he sold cocaine, or
he sold cocaine. I don't know if I guess he sold anything, but he just picked up a kilo of coke. And
like it starts with that or something.
And then
like, what do you mean?
It starts with it. He thought he was being followed, so he took the coke and dumped it into the river, and then he went to his mom and stepdad's house. He thought his stepdad had ratted him out, so he stabbed him 50 times.
Jeez.
And then he left. And then he went to the house of this girl who he knew, who he hadn't seen in like 5 years, because he thought that she ratted him out. And he killed her mother first, and then he left, and then she came home, and as she was coming home, right after she sees her mother dead on the floor, like she's waiting outside for the cops. He shows up with that fucking butcher knife, man, and just
the knife again.
Just went to town, you know.
Huh? Is this where you first saw that you could murder someone with a knife?
Yeah, I never thought about it.
Yeah, I never thought about that either. Sounds like an awful show. I don't think I'll be watching that one. Is it fictitious?
No, it's true. They interview the guy. It's called The Killer Speaks, right?
Yeah.
So they interview him, and he just tells the entire story. The appropriate sound. Pretty morbid, if you ask me.
Duh. It's pretty morbid.
What have you been watching?
I haven't been watching anything. I've only been listening to podcasts.
You haven't even been watching your dog? Come on, man.
Right.
You gotta watch your dog.
Haven't seen him for quite a while.
Who knows what he's getting?
Hey, he woke up Monday morning. You know, I gave him that morning's paper, gave him a thermos of coffee, and gave him a sprig of breath mint, and I said, here's bus fare. Okay, I'll see you in a week.
Just let him do his own thing.
I just let him do him. He said he's old enough. He walks around like he thinks he owns the world. So
look, you're gonna act grown. We're gonna treat you like you're grown.
Right. I mean, we pay rent, and if you think that you're just gonna walk around and leave the lights on all day, then you're gonna have to go out there and you're gonna have to contribute. And he's like, I don't have any skills, and I'm like, damn right you don't, because you don't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So you get out there and you start doing shit, and then you come back at the end of the day, and that's when we share a meal.
Just I'm wearing a little like doggy business suit.
Yeah. Well,
he's so cute.
He doesn't have one yet.
Cool. He's so cute. Little tie. little monkey man. He's fucking me. He's so cute, little doggy.
I don't want to give the listener the idea that my dog can afford a suit. Okay, that's kind of antithetical to my whole point. He can't afford anything, which is why I'm making him go out and give everything.
And
I don't care what he does.
Earn his keep.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't come back with a fiver at the end of the day, like, you know, to me, it's not even the principle of it. It's just like I burn the money that he gives me. I don't care how much he makes, because it's never going to be enough. And it's just,
you are like the Joker.
Some have said I'm quite conniving.
Yeah. Some people just want to watch the money burn.
I subscribe to that.
Yeah, you know what I don't understand about that movie? Like, why do you burn all that money?
It's a good question. I think he was contractually obligated.
Why didn't he just like spend it?
Yeah.
I mean, he it's all the money that he robbed from all the banks or whatever. Why didn't he just spend the money?
But Jake, like, if you had that much money, like, let's say all of a sudden you have $2 million, just cold hard.
Oh yeah, let's say that. I'd love to say that.
Okay. Well, hey Jake, Jake, for you, what I'm gonna do?
What?
Let's make it $5 million.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's say that.
Okay, so
that's yeah.
Okay.
I would like that. I think I would like that.
Okay. All right, Jake. Now the only thing about this $5 million is you have to spend it in the next 24 hours.
Not a problem.
It's cold hard cash. It covers every surface of your room, including your radiator. So some of it does catch on fire, but you have $5 million. I mean, come on, you can't even count that in your lifetime. So it's okay. So you understand.
Go ahead.
So
24 hours. What time of day do I get it?
24 hours. It doesn't really matter. Okay.
It does.
Okay. Well, let's say you get it at noon.
At noon.
At noon. You get it at 12 p.m.
And then I lose it at noon the next day.
Correct. You have to spend every bit of any bit that you don't spend is going to evaporate.
I would just buy a house or something.
Just one house?
I mean, yeah. If I only have a day, I think by 5 o'clock I would have bought the house, and then I'd be like,
the house?
Yeah, and then it's like you could just sell it or whatever. Like, I don't know. So I put it in the bank. Haha.
No, you can't put it in the bank.
What if I put it in a savings account?
Can't. That's the same difference.
Well, what the fuck is the point of a savings account?
In this scenario, there is no point. That's why there's no savings account to put it into.
So there's just magical money that I just get?
You have 24 hours.
Who's giving me this money?
Jake, you don't have time.
It's my right to know who is giving me this money. I have the right to unmask my benefactor.
No, if you want to waste that 24-hour window trying to figure out who gave it to you, then you might as well just sit around the whole day, because you're not going to find out. Not in 24 hours. What are you gonna do? I'm just trying to illustrate that it's hard to spend all that money.
Oh, I'll buy $5 million worth of weed. Bam, easy. That's the easiest thing, easiest question you ever asked me, actually. And I can answer questions like that all day long.
Actually, you don't know anyone who could sell you that much. So if this was a reality,
Shit.
yeah, you'd have to actually find someone who could do that. And I mean, that's like, I don't know, like a 1,000 million times more than you've ever spent on anything. So, like, I'm trying to illustrate a point here. Like, $5 million, you could buy if you were so serious, like you could like become a drug czar in like Colombia if you wanted to. You could like make your own
In one day?
if you knew the right people. Yeah, I mean, $5 million in the right hands that's a dangerous weapon. Give that to some Iranians. You know, they're gonna have a nuclear bomb and like. Well, by the 24-hour.
What if when I give them the money, then it's just gonna disappear at noon the next day, and they're gonna come chop my head off?
No, as long as you give it away, it dispels the curse that the money has, and as long as you honestly, because you can't give it to someone who's gonna give it back to you, that won't work.
Well,
In this situation, it has to be a true.
I think I can find a way around this.
I don't think so.
No, then I tell you what, I'll just give it to a friend of mine. I'll just let them hold on to it. I mean, not hold on to it. I mean, I'll just give it to them because that's what I want to do.
It has to be a transaction.
Fuck.
I'm just trying to illustrate a larger point. We don't have to dwell on this, but I just want you to understand that, I mean, it's a lot of responsibility to spend a lot of money, and it's not just the easiest thing in the world to just pick up and just go.
I don't feel like the best way to it's not like. Well, like when people say burning money, like I want to burn some money, they're not really talking about like burning, like actually burning the money. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, that's like puts a whole new definition on the term burning money.
Exactly, and that's the kind of thing I want you to
burning a hole, like burning a hole,
burning a hole in your pocket,
my pockets.
Right.
So basically, The Dark Knight is an excellent movie.
One of the best.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn,
Sarah
McLachlan,
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh my God, what a performance! What a body!
Vincent Vega.
What a voice!
Yeah.
Vincent Vega.
What a body of work.
A drop-down performance.
You know that Lady Gaga? She's got quite a body of work.
I hear people. I've heard good arguments recently that say, "Hey, why doesn't Bjork get the credit that Lady Gaga gets?" And I think, yeah, that's a good point. Why doesn't Bjork get the same credit?
Because she didn't write Poker Face.
Yeah, she wrote better songs like Hyper Ballad.
Hyper what?
Jesus. Jesus, Charlie.
Is he here?
No, he's not here. It's like a reaction. You know how you say
You're trying to do a plug on.
You know how you
my
say
show?
no. You say you have OCD. I say I have Tourette's.
Oh, Tourette's.
Yeah, which means I just scream.
Hey,
out
dude,
stuff.
if you have Tourette's, just take I got a bed right here. If you have Tourette's, if you really have Tourette's, then
you're such a wonderful host. You're just so capable of meeting my every need. But that's not what I'm saying.
I mean, I saw this guy the other day. He was like, fuck. I was like, what's wrong? And he was like, I have Tourette's.
I
have Tourette's. And I was like, hey, if you have Tourette's, then just take a nap.
It's good. It's a good point.
But there's no reason to cuss.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We've all been sleeping before. We're not going to hold that against you. Just chill out. Take a rest. If you need to rest, if you have to rest, if you must rest, take a rest. We're not going to stop you.
Yeah.
We're not here to like bum your party.
It's free country.
It's free country. I need to rest.
It's free country, motherfucker.
I have Tourette's.
Have we talked about anything so far?
Yeah, we've talked about a lot of things. Do you want to recap?
Yeah, what have we talked about?
We started with a spellbinding performance of you explaining that you have OCD. From there, we moved on to what we've been watching recently, which for me is nothing. And for you, you're watching another instructional manual about how you can become a worse human.
This is just not the stuff that's going to take us to the 5th, 6th season, you know?
Well, it's going to take us to the 5th or 6th level of hell, though.
If we keep making episodes like this, we're never going to reach past 100 iTunes subscribers. We've got to step our game up.
Are you wanting me to call you out right now?
Call me out or what?
Are you wanting me to call you out so that
Well, look, call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. I told you that time and time again.
Ding, ding.
I'm sick of having to repeat myself.
Ding, ding. Ding, ding.
Sorry.
You're making me feel like a lighthouse. I'm just standing here looking at something boring that doesn't move.
What were you going to call me out about?
Well, I mean, I asked you earlier. I was like, hey, man, got any ideas for the show? You're like, proudly, you're like, no, not really. I was kind of hoping you would, actually. That's funny you ask.
It's a pretty good impression.
Yeah. Except I didn't say as many fucks or dudes.
Yeah.
Or maybe you were also like, dude, I saw this fucking dude. And I was like, oh god, another one of these stories. And you're like, this fucking dude, man, just total motherfucker, man. This dude just fucking sitting there.
Are you talking about when I was telling the story about that motherfucker that was all up in my shit? Because, dude, that motherfucker was, like, all up in my fucking shit, man. I was like, bro, you need to squeeze it and tease it, my man. You just sit and spin before I get you in.
Sit and spin before I get you in. Tease and squeeze it, my friend. Chill out, bro.
Tease it and squeeze it.
Hey, bro.
Do a couple squat thrusts on this here mighty oak tree in my pants.
Seriously, dude, you've been doing the creatine, man. Chill, dude. Got a motherfucker attitude coming up here.
I tell him squeeze it and tease it.
Squeeze it and tease it, and sit it before you.
Sit on it before you spit on it or whatever.
Yeah, what did you say?
Spit on it before you sit on it.
Spit on it before you sit on it. Oh my god. What a bumper sticker machine. Spit on it before. Is that a thing?
No, I just made that up.
Wow, dude, that's like. I feel like we just. You know that moment in Forrest Gump where Forrest Gump invents shit happens.
Yeah.
That guy's like running next to him, and then he also like makes the smiley face. Oh man, you just ran through a big pile of shit. It's like, it happens. It's like, what? Shit?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. We reference Forrest Gump so much.
I know, yeah.
Dude, can I be serious for a minute?
Sure.
You want to give the audience something that's going to give them their money's worth? You want them to feel something? You want them to walk away and say, hey, wow, that touched me.
Yeah, like, I'm glad I listened to this.
Like, that tickled my funny bone, and it plucked at my heartstrings. I think my dad, he in my life, like the Beatles song,
yeah.
he has such a love for Forrest Gump, for that movie, for Tom Hanks, particularly for Bubba.
Because he relates to his mental
dysplasia, yes.
Yeah.
But my dad, he always calls me, I don't even know if he calls me Bubba or Forrest, but he calls me one or the other consistently to the point where I should remember. But I think that in my later life, anytime I see that movie, after the time my father has passed away, I think I'm going to have a big old tear jerk, Like I'm eating a big old jawbreaker that's gone to the sour flavor,
You think you're going to watch Forrest Gump and jerk off when your dad dies? What are you talking about? You must be higher than me, man. and nobody higher than me. A tearjerker?
A tearjerker. Yes, a real tearjerker.
Is that where you cry on your penis and use it for lubrication?
Spit on it before you sit on it, dude.
Up top.
So I see you pulled something up. If you don't want to,
not really. I didn't pull it up. I was just kind of absentmindedly. I was trying to.
You pulled
listen,
it out though, right?
I was trying to listen to the slowdown.
What's that?
I don't know. I don't know what this is. You tell me. I think this is the podcast of your sister's boyfriend.
Correct.
But what is his name?
So
I've never met this guy.
Not only did you kind of know what it was, but you actually knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, but I did. I knew it. Well, I mean to say I know what it is, but I don't know what it's about because it won't play.
What do you mean it won't play?
Like I've clicked play and it just won't play. Oh, here we go. It started playing. Maybe because the last one didn't play. I tried to listen to episode 6, which by the way,
you're referenced in this.
Shout out to Young Dude for fucking straight up jacking my song. All I'm saying is, man, cut the check, dude. Just fucking cut the check.
Young Dude.
Cut the check and cut the bullshit. Yo, I just want to say I see you, Young Dude. And what's up with this Featured Tunes ridiculous jacket? You trying to get like your knuckles broken or something, young boy? I'm saying just cut the check. No, I'm just kidding.
You did meet him once.
I never met him.
Yeah, you did.
Did I really?
Remember the episode about Dragon Con?
Yeah. No?
What episode? With the one where you talked about your how you had made a counterfeit Dragon Con card.
Yeah, I didn't make that.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, you're missing the point of what I'm trying to say. He was there at the same Dragon Con convention. Well, is that redundant? Is that like saying ATM machine?
Yeah, Dragon Con convention.
He was at the Dragon Con convention that you were also at.
Sweet. Well, that's cool. I'm glad I met him. Now I feel like stupid because I was just you got all quiet and I was just kidding. I'm not gonna break his knuckles,
I just got quiet because
rough him up a bit.
Okay.
Because you knew I was cooking.
I knew you were cooking, and I didn't want to
You didn't want to interrupt the flow.
You don't want to get between a pot and a kettle when they're cooking.
Yeah. It's mixing it up and trixing it up.
Yeah, some have said.
But why isn't this a part of the podcast empire?
Well, I mean, I don't want to tell tales out of school, but I think that they're still working on trying to find the voice that they want to use for a podcast before they make it more widely available.
Who is on this show? Just Lane?
It was Lane for a long time, many episodes, and then Lauren has recently joined. Cool. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent installment necessarily, but I know for the foreseeable future she's going to be joining him for the episodes, at least in part, if not whole.
It only makes sense that they'd be a part of the Empire.
I agree, totally.
I haven't listened to it yet, but it has my stamp of approval.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you can, if you listen to it, there's definitely an evolution. And I've talked a lot to Delane about what he wants to do and like what he's trying to achieve. And I think that he's getting closer and closer with every episode. So it's like walking up the ladder.
Yeah.
Every time you listen to an episode.
I'm just saying, cut the check, man. You know what you did. And I'm not going to listen to it.
Fair enough. You're holding your own ears hostage until you cut that check, Delane. Jake will not listen to the episode. So you've heard it here first. The ransom. How much do you want, Jake?
Let's say $500.
I think per play, or like, what do you mean?
Yeah, per play.
Yeah,
no,
okay.
just a flat fee of $500. Come on, man. No, $500 per play.
Seriously, who do you think I am? Who do I think you are? Jeez.
Who do you think I am?
Who do you think I am?
Who do you think I am? No, but I wanted to listen to it, but I don't know why I wouldn't play.
I guess try refreshing the page, perhaps.
I'll tell you something, young boy.
Try refreshing the page. That's Command R for you. If you guys want a pro tip out there, if you use a Macintosh computer, you're going to want to find Command, then you're going to want to find the R key, and you're going to want to hit them both. The R key.
Look, I'm not an archaeologist, so I don't even know what
I don't know if those are quite the same thing. I don't know. It could be. Hey, for your sake, I'm going to say it should be.
I ain't no archaeologist. That's all I'm gonna say. I will say it again too.
Okay, I know. Jake Cook ain't no archaeologist. Kenneth Pereira ain't no deadly fish. We've got it. No worries.
Ain't no Schiff.
Ain't no Schiff.
I feel like this episode is dog shit.
No. Don't say that.
Think?
No. I think you're at that point right now when your mental state is like you're a couple steps ahead of yourself, but you're not seeing the full picture, and you're getting a little too in your own head. And this has happened to you before. And those episodes that you usually say something like this, you end up liking. Have you ever not liked an episode?
Yeah, I don't like.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't like this episode.
Yeah, but you would have said that about several other ones in the past. And then when you listen to it, like tomorrow, I'm gonna text you at around 6:30. I'm gonna wake you up.
Yeah.
PM for the listener.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, dude, I hate it when you fucking call me. I'm trying to sleep. I have to work tomorrow.
I have to work 2 days from now.
And I'm trying to get some rest to catch up on my Z's. And I'm gonna say, sorry, dude, but how's the app? And you're gonna be like, I love it. I fucking love it. It's my favorite one.
Well, there's one thing that I know is wrong about that. I will never answer a phone call from you under any circumstances.
Well, we would have that conversation over text then.
Well, I don't even know if let's see. I'm pretty bad about that too.
It seems like that actually would take more effort.
I feel bad because I was saying that I was gonna break the guy's fingers and stuff, and I was calling him young boy.
Delane and Lauren have listened to American Fuck a lot. I think that they understand where you're coming from with whatever you say. I mean, it's not just the music that they like they're reciting your words and stuff. So
Shit.
I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to mediate what you said and be like, I understand where Jake was serious, and I understand where Jake deviated from sincerity and was just giving us a little bit of that artistic spark that we like so much.
Well, I'm sure.
You basically just did a freestyle for them, but you did it in like prose.
I got a one rap line that I've written recently.
Yeah, but why don't you dedicate it to them, and then we can let bygones be guy bonds, and then we can just get on with the rest of the show. We've got 35 more minutes, and I think we can turn this ship around.
Hey, wait,
take a minute.
What's up?
No, just take a minute. I'm gonna take a sip of tea, and while I'm doing that, I want you to just sit here and just think about what you want to say. Don't say it. Close your goddamn lips.
All right, so you better
close your lips, goddamn it.
You better take that sip quick, man.
I'm going to, but
I'm gonna forget it.
Close your stupid lips. Thank you. Okay.
Yo, what's up, Devon and K-Man's sister? Hey, man, I got a blister. Hey, what's up? I'm Mr. Jake. Jake is a cake. Jake is a rake. Jake likes to bake. What? He likes to bake. He likes to bake. Jake is a man who has the plan to smoke a cigarette with some guy named Pakistan, yeah, pack a bowl. Yeah, I'm about to act a fool. Got Folgers in my cup. It tastes good, and that is what is up.
Lauren and Delane, we love you. That was Jake. I mean, that was magical.
Hey, it's just the shit that I do, man. I wasn't even trying.
I've watched.
I literally don't even know what I just said.
That's amazing, because I don't think I'll ever forget it. I keep remembering these videos of like these TED Talks. This guy, I think his name is the same name twice. His name is like Mikhailovol or something like that.
Mikhailovol.
Something like that. And he talks about flow state. And he's always like, when you arrive as a flow state.
So you can't speak very well?
Yeah. That's his flow state, speaking. Because it's like so compelling, because it sounds so awful and so strenuous and so like painful. But it's like you can't turn away. It's like a car crash, it's just like you have to get a look. And if someone is car crashing in front of you over and over again, you can't turn away. But you just did that. You car crashed for Lauren and Delane. And I guarantee you they didn't look away.
Yeah, you can't look away.
No, you can't.
So you're saying like that rap was really good?
I'm saying that it was one of the most amazing bits of free rhyme verse I've ever heard. And I've heard a lot of the Wake Up Show, and I'm a huge fan of like
Sway and Tech.
No, I was gonna say Macklemore. Yeah, just I really, what you just did just is like,
there should be a rapper named Mac Moless.
Mac Moless. They could tour together.
Jack Moless. Jack Madick.
Macklemore and Jack Madick.
You want to start a hip hop duo called the Jerk Off Queens?
Sure. Could I go by Jack Medic? So like
Jack Medic, man.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's pretty cool, right? Yeah.
Jack Medikoff.
Yeah, they call me Jack Medikoff. We could be the Medikoff brothers. Suck Medikoff and Jack Medikoff.
Holy shit. Why would somebody named Suck?
No, it's like we're from Norway or something.
Suk Medikoff.
Suk Medikoff. You gotta. I'm Jack Medikoff. We're here for you to rock now. I'm my brother here, Suk.
I'm Suk Medikoff. I'm here to bust a crazy rhyme for you.
And I'm the beatsman.
I do it cause it's true. I do it cause I'm true blue. Yeah, you know me and you know how I do. I do what I do cause I do it for you. And I do it free and I do it for you. And I do it free and I do it for you. Yeah, and then I rap. And then I do a snap. I do a couple claps. And then I get a crap. I take a crap. That's bullshit.
I think that there's room for.
You still think this episode's good?
I think it's gold, man. I think we just illustrated a larger point, and I don't think that you should belittle it with your momentary insecurity. Yeah, stop being so cynical. Why do you always look at the glass and you're like, damn, that glass is so half full?
Because it could be a little more liquid inside of it.
Yeah, but there's some liquid in it, so at least you got that.
What if I drank pee for this episode?
For this episode?
Yeah, like
I think that you would be the only one who would like benefit. Both. I mean, only you would know what that was like. The audience wouldn't even be able to see you cringe as you drank it. Like, it would be such a waste.
It would be. I think it would be good for audio, especially if you threw up.
I wouldn't throw up.
Well, maybe you would.
You're the second person to imply that I'm queasy, and the second person that I want to beat up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the first person to imply that?
No comment.
No comment?
Yeah.
Who's that? Is he a friend of yours?
Yeah.
No comment?
Yeah, foreign exchange student. He's from...
No Comely?
He's from Astoria.
Shout out to Farhan Comely.
Hey,
oh, look at this.
Shout out.
That's funny, Sarah. Sarah in the house?
Sarah is in the house. She's become our default producer, I'd say. She's like...
Yeah.
Like, we look back to her and we're like, is this funny? And she's like,
yeah,
no.
Never.
No, this is not good.
I do a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
And if it's really bad, you fart. You just like...
That's not true. That's not true.
She farts the whole time.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so there's no... I interpret the farts a certain way. If Sarah's farting, don't come a narking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Don't come a narking if Sarah's a farting.
Because it stinks.
No, because like she don't tell her about what
That's
you
offensive.
don't. Whoa, sorry, we got
You need to chill out, Kenneth.
got Mr. Sensitive in the house.
Look,
It's
Kenneth,
just like, oh,
I invite you into my place.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
Your
willing
domicile.
to do this like podcast, like whatever shit with you, like
yeah,
for 16 episodes now.
yeah. This is
And it's
episode
like-
16.
It's like,
Week in review.
I don't know. I'm really sorry about the way that you've been treating me. I'm really sorry about just the way, like, I don't know. I just feel like you're not my bro sometimes, and like we need to work it out. We need to talk it out.
Yeah.
We need to walk it out.
Yeah, well, dude, I mean, I hear what you're saying. I mean, you and I kind of parted ways a long time ago, and I mean, I got this job now, and I got responsibilities. Like, I totally respect what you're all about and stuff. But you know, some of us, we just like sometimes I come in here and yeah, I do wish something was different, or that you had a different attitude, or that maybe you had, I don't know, maybe like worn the shirt I got for you for your birthday, or like.
Dude, I'm just really sorry about that. All right, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, well, you know, those things affect me. So I'm just saying, there's a reason for the season, and the reason is you.
Very, very good. Very good. Christmas Kenneth in the house, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
That's the name you should have said.
Merry Christmas. Oh, I should have said Chris, or maybe Cheerful Kenneth. Well, that's wrong too. Christmas.
What you can only say Killer Kenneth. You could say like, and also conniving starts with a K.
That's what I said, and I was quickly shot down by all the nerds in the class. Ugh, those nerds.
I think you were confused because of the rapper named Kaniva in D12.
Yeah, I was. Did I mention that I hate nerds?
Yeah, I think you mentioned that before.
Because I swear to God, it was those nerds, just the fire in their eyes when I said conniving Kenneth, just the snickering and just like the red beady eyes of like a rabbit who had just like raped another rabbit. It's just like, I know, it's awful. And I saw that and I was like, that was when I first realized that I hated nerds. And then from then on out, it was just always swirlies there, atomic wedgies here,
Knuckle busters,
shoving people in their lockers and locking them in, like not their own locker, but like someone else's locker, because I didn't want them to know the combination.
Yeah, Carolina Steamboats.
Oh, man, I did so many steamboats back then. They call me JK Steamboater.
Alabama Steam Whistle.
That was a pretty good one. I got a lot of gay threats for that, but that was still a good prank if you could pull it off.
A lot of gay threats.
Yeah, people would say I'm going to be gay with you.
I think we just sound like dicks on this show.
You think
all the
so?
time. Yeah.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, what's wrong with that?
Being a dick?
Well, no, we're not being dicks. We're not being mean to people, are we?
Maybe, I don't know. I think we just sound like douchebags.
I don't think so.
Sometimes I feel like I do.
I think you do sound like a douchebag right now.
Look at this
Oh my God.
video of this guy.
Maybe one thing that's taking away from the quality of the show is that Facebook is up.
Yeah, I'm just looking through Facebook.
Yeah, maybe that's pulling you out of it.
I'm trying to think of stuff to talk about. I don't know. I saw that TV show about the dude that killed the
that
people
was
with
that
a
was really compelling. That was like pretty amazing.
Let's see. Did comedy last night. It was really.
How was that?
It was pretty.
I saw you post about it on Facebook, nonetheless.
It was pretty horrible. It was a shitty night.
For you or like?
For everybody. Nobody was laughing. Wasn't very many people there.
Well,
I enjoyed it.
Sarah enjoyed it.
she's not farting, ladies and gentlemen.
It was
so.
funny. It was funny watching everyone do such a bad job.
So it
I
was
loved it.
a little Schadenfreude.
First thing I did was knock over the mic stand.
On purpose?
I couldn't get it. I couldn't knock it down at first. It came back up and then just like violently like knocked it over onto the floor.
What time did you go up?
I don't know what time it was. It was like probably around 11. Something.
Do you remember any of the material that you actually did?
I tried some new jokes.
Yeah.
But I was pretty angry and like a little bit drunk.
Why were you angry? Because of the microphone stand?
Just because nobody was laughing, and it was like just a cathartic moment.
I think that in that moment you should really do that joke where you're like getting mad at the crowd and like telling them that they have a contractual agreement with you that they will laugh, and that's the only reason you're up there. And if they're not going to hold up their end of the bargain, then you're not going to go up there either.
I had
You should just go sit in a seat, and you should do the rest of your set from a seat. Like, oh yeah, it's great being with all you fucking idiots. Don't want to laugh at anything. Yeah, it's real fun over here. Cool.
I definitely almost had a meltdown like that.
Yeah, I want to see that.
People kept talking. I mean, I just like put the mic down. I was like, "Come on, man, dude, can you shut the fuck up, dude? Stop talking, all right? I'm trying to fucking do something up here. Come on, man."
Yeah, dude, I would love that. I think that
happened.
I think you have to do it. I think that's like a Larry David like point of what are those? It's like a rite of passage, you know. You got to go up there and you just got to have it. You got to realize that the crowd doesn't control you.
It was fun for me to do that.
I bet. So you actually did do that?
Yeah, I did.
How did he react?
He was like, okay, and then he just got on his phone and then left like 2 minutes later. Then left and took all his friends. So then there's like 6 less people.
Like, that guy was an asshole, man. What's wrong with him?
It's like they're just saying stuff between, like, I would ask rhetorical questions and stuff, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about." Like, just say little things like that.
Dude, this isn't a conversation.
Throwing me off so much.
Yeah.
But I was being a dick about it. It was fun though to do. Let me see. What did I talk about?
I don't blame you for being a dick.
I had a few things. I had this shoddy list here.
Yeah.
The first thing I said was my comedy is expensive joke, which is a new one. I say.
Wait, was that the joke?
No. Yeah, that's the whole joke.
That would be funny.
This is my.
This is the first joke I'm going to tell tonight. My comedy is expensive. It's the comedy is expensive joke.
And that's the whole joke.
Moving on. Yeah. Joke 2.
That's some anti-humor.
Oh well, I thought you liked that.
It's never gonna make it on Seinfeld doing shit like that.
That's true.
But I said, comedy. I used to do open mics a lot, but comedy is expensive. I mean, come on, like 8 to 15 drinks a night, and 3 bags of cocaine, just to get the courage to go on stage. And then after the show, you gotta hire a prostitute to wear high heels and step on your nutsack. I mean, I can't afford it every night. That's one of my jokes. That's one of my jokes.
That's a good joke.
The
You like that?
responses you got were the best part, because one guy said, he said, "Oh, wow."
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, whoa. I got to laugh though, a little snicker.
Was that for
That
that
was
joke?
me, yeah.
Oh, that was you?
That was me. I was trying to bust it out, but the guy was sitting right next to me that said, "Oh, huh, whoa." And he saw me laughing.
Yeah.
And then he said to his girlfriend, "Oh, I guess I didn't drink enough, because I don't think that's funny."
Nice.
It wasn't very funny. It's true.
What you just said was pretty funny.
Then I said, I told my famous pizza ass joke. I alienated some people.
What is your pizza ass joke?
Oh, the other day I saw this girl who was like really fine, so I was like, "Hey, what's up, baby? You're a nice piece of ass," and she slapped me. You can believe that? I saw her at a party later. It turns out she thought I said pizza ass. That's a joke. I haven't told that in 7 years or something.
7 years, huh?
Yeah.
You brought something. Was it? Did you break a mirror at that time, and your penance was to not tell that joke for 7 years or something?
Yeah. 7 years of good luck.
By not telling that joke.
Not having to tell the joke.
Wait, you say, hey, you're a fine piece of ass.
I say, you're a nice piece of ass, and then she slapped me, and then I was like, what the fuck? What's up with that? And then it turns out she thought I said pizza ass. That's why she slapped me.
Did she slap you the second
It's
time?
a fundamentally stupid joke. No.
What happened that second time? When
The
you
second-
explained? Yeah, when you. No, I said piece of
said-
ass.
She's like, I'm sorry I slapped you.
So what happened?
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
That's the end of the joke. I don't know what happened.
Okay, I respected that scene of the joke, but what happened at the end of the story?
That's not a real story.
What happened though? In your heart of
nobody laughed. People just stared at me.
No, never mind. I'll wait for the novelization of that joke.
It was bullshit, and this other comedian was saying, like, he was like ragging on my shit, and, like, dissing Sarah subliminally.
Subliminal.
It wasn't very subliminal.
I guess.
Wouldn't that mean, like,
Under the radar.
Yeah, it would have been on a subconscious level rather than him just telling me that I'm a man.
I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it until afterwards, because he said.
What I told you.
Yeah, he said Jake's here with his boyfriend, but I thought he meant to say girlfriend. I thought he just made a mistake.
No, he meant to say boyfriend, because then I was about to flash my tits for everyone to see that I have female parts.
Female boobs.
Then
He's wrong.
Then he said, "Don't show me your pecs. You're trying to outman me."
Really?
Which wasn't really
I didn't even hear that.
on a very subconscious level for me. It was more explicit.
Overt.
Yeah.
Dude, if I would have caught that, I would have given them the smackdown.
Man, I want to be in a fight so badly. I would love to feel like I was justified to get in a fight. Like, I don't just want to fight someone just maliciously, but in my life, I think at least once, I just want to have a fight where I'm like, defending someone or something that's worth defending, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
No, definitely, man. I have that feeling too.
I think you do. I can tell you've got like this. You as a serious note, I think you've got like a very big reservoir of like. You've got like a lot of respect. Like there's some, I can tell like in your heart of hearts, like you're kind of the kind of person who you have a lot of pride. I think, which can be dangerous, but also for you, I think is I think you're kind of like humble with it. But if someone like starts to mess with your pride or like challenge you and be disrespectful, like this an intense defensiveness comes out of you.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking, I give people the smackdown for disrespecting me all day, man.
Would you say it's on the daily?
I would say on the daily, yeah.
Yeah.
Every single day I got haters in my face just trying to fuck up my shit.
Like the McDonald's guy, didn't he give you like 23 cents and you were supposed to get a quarter?
Yeah, it's like,
it's on.
I know what you're doing, motherfucker. You think I'm not gonna notice? Like, what could you think? Like,
you think I'm too poor to know how to count?
You think because you work at McDonald's you're better than me? Well, I could get a fucking job at McDonald's. It's not even that hard. What? I don't even need to work at McDonald's anyway, because well, I mean, I'd love to work at McDonald's, but
yeah.
I mean, it's like just because you do doesn't mean that you're better than me. I mean, who wouldn't want to work at McDonald's?
I mean, they're about
the
to
benefits.
Get $15 an hour soon enough.
Shit.
They don't drug test very often.
Bro, come in there high as fuck, get that fucking.
You just go to the back and make yourself a quarter pounder. You're like, hey, what's up? What's up, Jeremy? Man, I'm gonna have to fucking eat this burger real quick, man.
Yo, dude, I gotta smoke a bong real quick. We'll come to the office.
No, in reality, I just imagine you getting there and you're already like you wouldn't smoke a bong at work. So let's just pretend you already did that. So
if I worked for McDonald's, man.
No, you get there and you're just like, looking at the guys on your left and right. And you just like fart and then you bust out laughing. Like, yo, who ordered a number 4, man? Order up.
A double cheeser with bacon. Oh man, sorry, I messed up. Oh, double baconated. What's this shit called? Oh, McDouble with cheese.
You'd be at the drive-through, and someone would be having like the biggest possible drink size, and then you're like holding it like an idiot, like in the very corner. So you go and you give it to them, and it just all the drinks just slowly spill into their lap.
It's so funny.
like, what the fuck are you doing? Your reaction time is so slow. You like you're fascinated. You're like watching these drinks fall into these people's laps, and it's like they had a milkshake, they had a Coke, they had a milk. Yeah. And they had like an ice water, and so like all this shit gets in their lap. Their testicle shrink to like the size of small marbles.
Yeah, it's not even the right drinks.
No, exactly. They didn't even ask for drinks. They didn't want drinks. They in their receipt it says no drink. Like, can I get a number 3 with no drink?
All right, man, I got you, dude. I'm gonna hook you up though.
Extra large chocolate shake with swirl tops.
It's like, bro, I was just trying to give you the hookup, my man. I don't know why you're sweating me like this.
You sound like you were having a bad day. You're like, I don't want to drink, but man, I know you're gonna be thirsty. I was just trying to, like, come on, man, don't fire me. I was trying to be a good guy here, man.
I'm not your boss, all right? I'm a customer. I can't fire you.
Okay, but like, can you just like not tell my dad? Just don't tell my dad, man.
Dude, I love working at Wendy's.
Oh, dude, number 6. That means I do too, dude. So I've got a serious note.
Okay. Who's the note from?
This note is from someone very special.
No way.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. I always like hearing from a friend of the show. Mr.
Lonnie Atkinson.
Oh, Lonnie. That's my boy, man. He's going to hook us up, right?
He's going to hook us up.
He's going to... we're trying to get this fucking live show worked out.
Oh, yeah. This is not actually from someone named Lonnie Atkinson, though.
Oh.
This is from 521 Fuck Street, though.
Oh, all right.
Shit. So, native Atlantans will know, and they'll remember... Back in 2008 when that horrible hurricane happened, or what was it, like a tornado that went through Cabbagetown and it like messed up the W Hotel and everything, and so it messed up a huge section of Cabbagetown.
That's the reason the Cabbagetown smells like cabbages to this day.
Exactly.
Because the cabbage truck was going by and it scooped up all the cabbages and deposited them all along the streets, and all the children came out to play.
And they can't reach them, and some of them are still there to this very day. 2015, so this was let's call it 7 years ago. Yeah. And those cabbages at the tippy tops of those trees still remain as like eerie ghosts. Like it was like lynched cabbages, you know. It's just like an eerie reminder of something awful that happened.
Some say they contain the trapped souls of the children that died on that fateful day.
Some have said, and if you go out at certain hours on the anniversary of that fateful night, some have heard the scutterings and laughter of children in the darkness.
Yeah.
It's eerie. So After that happened, you remember there was a huge revitalization project, and they're like, okay, we're gonna do all the stuff that we had planned to do in this area, because now we've got all this federal money, and we're gonna build everything back up. So they
started commissioning artists to do all those racist murals that got vandalized.
Yeah. All the racist murals went up. The big Southern flag, like the original Confederate flag, that was flying high every day.
Yeah.
Half-mast, but high.
The portrait of Adolf Hitler.
Oh man,
that was a huge controversy.
It was very controversial.
I guess the guy that did it was like a Spanish artist, and he was trying to do some kind of statement about the fleeting nature of reality or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he said it was a commentary on American culture, and it was sort of a warning about like what to not become and what to remember. But
because those who doomed their past are gonna think about
redoing it or something. Yeah, they're gonna think about remembering it.
Yeah.
Those who don't remember the past are doomed to forget it.
What? I forgot what we were talking about.
Well, so I'm setting the tone and setting the scene for when 521 Fuck Street, when it actually got made, because Fuck Street came out of that tragedy. That was one of the new roads that was built to make up for all of the stuff that they had neglected to do in Cabbagetown, but also the stuff that they were planning on doing. So in comes 521 Fuck Street, which was like, I mean, I played there, did a lot of solo stuff, a lot of acoustic stuff. You when you were really into keyboards and you were doing that like African tribal thing.
I would do my solo keyboard compositions and also my Paul Simon inspired.
Oh, that's I just listened to Graceland for the first time. Yeah, recently. But
it's what do you think of it?
Graceland?
Yeah.
It was all right. It was a little bit too world music-y for me. Like right now, I don't want to hear like some world type music that's got like a bunch of like Jimbos or
racist.
I'm not racist. I just want to hear straight up like rock or rap.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, rock or rap.
I say you should listen to
Body Count.
I say
perfect combination of the two.
You should listen to fucking Here Comes Ryman Simon or some shit.
Okay.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
So 521 Fuck Street was created, and there was this huge community venue that Jake and I played at 100,000 times, and they've kind of gone dormant because other venues have come up, like the Mamal Gallery. You got Yoke Space, whatever.
Yoke Space.
Grundle Space. Shout
out to Yoke Space.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to talk about Grundle Space.
Yeah, me neither.
They rejected us, right?
I don't know if they have yet. I don't think they have, actually.
I don't think they will, right?
No.
I see no reason why not.
Hey, this class is half full.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna do that live show.
Yep.
And by any means necessary.
Well, this might be it, Jake. I haven't actually opened this email yet. We may not even have to rely on the Grundle Space because we have a good history with these guys.
Yeah, you said Lonnie Atkinson was the.
Well, that was not the proprietor, but I mean, this was like back when, I don't know, the hardcore scene was pretty big. You know, like we got in like just through the skin of our teeth and stuff like that. But
yeah, I love that band.
I feel like we just have inroads with these guys. So
I love that band too.
Yeah.
Man, I remember I saw a bill of Skin in My Teeth, N-Roads, and the Charlie Boys.
Charlie Boys.
One
local band,
one
right?
bill.
Yeah.
Local skate scum.
One of my favorite genres.
Mm-hmm.
So, without further ado, drum roll, please.
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, let me take a sip of tea. I need to recover from that.
No, I can give you a drum roll. I'll hook it up in post, man.
I'm sorry, the moment has passed. So you hurt my feelings. So
all right, then I definitely will not put a drum roll right here.
Stop writing down when this is happening so that you can put a drum roll in later.
I'm not putting it. Dude.
Jake,
whatever happens.
Will you just grow up and just stop saying you're gonna not do something and then doing it? Just do what you're gonna do.
Fair enough.
Weekend review, comma.
Right.
We're a straight edge, comma, punk venue, guys. So, comma, fuck no.
What the hell?
Fuck off, comma.
Oh, man.
521 times. XXXXX.
Oh my god. How many venues have rejected us at this point?
3 or 4.
That's a kick in the dick. They're a straight edge punk venue?
Well, I mean, they always kind of have.
I'm not straight edge or a punk.
Damn it!
I'm an alcoholic stoner.
I gotta say, I blame you for this. Like, I don't think this is their fault because I need to read what I've been like writing to all these guys because like I always include a link to our show, And I mean, I didn't know they were like strictly straight edge or anything like that, but you're always saying that joke about how you like a drug dealer and how you always are like stoned or whatever. I feel like you fucked this up for us. This specific one, I feel like...
I'm playing a character on the show. I don't really smoke weed or anything. Nothing like that. It's a character. It's a fucking character I'm doing. Oh, God, I got some weed in my mouth.
Here, take a sip of beer.
Well,
Here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
As I was saying, it's just a character, you know? I don't actually smoke weed.
Oh, it's still cherried.
Oh, shit, yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm about to get super high.
Are you okay?
That's that
Are you
kush,
okay?
man.
Okay.
Yeah, well, as I was saying, I don't smoke that weed, man.
Well, I gotta say, I felt like
It's a little discouraging because
this was like a promising one because we have a history with these guys. Like, we know the guys who go there all the time. I mean, this is
Yeah.
like friends of friends of friends of friends.
Chimmy and Donnie, Tuco, Wee Wee. I mean, I've been down with those guys, man. Those are my day one motherfuckers. My day one motherfuckers, man. So I can't believe that they wouldn't let us. But listen, I'll tell you what. One thing I know for sure. Bailey's eating cat poop.
That's awesome.
Busted. we will be doing a live show.
One way or another, hopefully. But
Yeah.
at this rate, I mean, it's gonna have to do it like, I don't know. We're gonna have to like hire out. We're gonna have to like rent out the Fox Theater or something. It's just gonna be rented out for like an hour.
I'm thinking about asking Chelsea actually from the Big House.
How big is the big house? I know it sounds like a stupid question, but
It's pretty large.
damn it, I was hoping the answer would be a little bit more descriptive on the question.
I mean, it's
It's a big house, man.
They have chickens walking around.
That doesn't give me any sense of scale.
Well, there's cars in the driveway.
Yeah, my parents have cars in the driveway too. It's a smaller house. I don't know if you could fit that many people comfortably in.
They do shows and stuff. I mean, it's a big house. What do you want me to say? God.
I want square footage.
2 Chainz filmed a video there.
I don't know what that means. How many?
2 Chainz, Titty Boy.
Titty Boy?
Titty Boy.
Is that what one of the chains is?
You know that song Duffel Bag Boy, right?
I do know that song, Duffel Bag
So
Boy.
the guy that's rapping, his name was Titty Boy back then. He changed his name to 2 Chainz, and now he's fucking an internationally huge rap superstar.
But
Featured on the Noisy Atlanta series of documentaries on Vice. You watch those?
No.
There's some controversy about that, or not really controversy, but
Spill it, Jake.
maybe I'm feeling like now that we have 8 minutes left, maybe we can actually start talking about stuff.
Yeah, let's get real.
Let's get real.
Let's get real.
There was like this article I read on Creative Loafing that was about how, because I guess you got to see the documentary, but they interview like Curtis Snow, infamous trap star. Show him cooking crack and stuff, and they go to Little Mexico, and it's like very sensationalized. They talk about like it's just a lot of talks about a lot about violence, and they have that one super lame dude who's like the corniest little white punk ass I've ever seen. He just looks so out of place in every shot. He's like chilling with the Black Mafia family and shit.
Is this all from Atlanta? All Atlanta things?
Yeah, it's all filmed in Atlanta. The front of Steven's house is in one shot. Steven's old house.
Aberdeen?
Aberdeen, yeah.
Are you talking about
Aberdeen.
The Edgewood house?
Yeah.
Wow.
They show it, but he says like it's like a really crime-filled neighborhood or whatever. Which that stretch of Edgewood, I guess he uses it as an example of a place that's been gentrified somewhat.
Is this a recent documentary series?
Yeah, it's still ongoing. They're on like I think they're about to drop the 9th episode, and it's gonna be 10.
All Atlanta?
Yeah, they just interview a lot of Atlanta rappers and talk about the history of trap music.
When they
Jeezy and Gucci Mane, they're not in the documentary, but their associates are featured.
When they were on Edgewood, was the streetcar, all that infrastructure there, or was it before that?
I don't know. It doesn't show it, and I don't. It's like just a split second.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's Steven's old place.
To get a sense of how long ago they were shooting this, because Edgewood definitely is not as like seedy as it once was, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's like the Ritz-Carlton.
Basically,
of streets.
It was a Motel 6.
Yeah.
And then Kasim Reed came in, did a little bit of house cleaning, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So train. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And so a train went in.
Streetcar, the Atlanta streetcar.
Oh, I love it.
Do we have any listeners from outside of the city? Who are our iTunes subscribers?
Most of them are from the Jakarta Commonwealth, which I believe is like I think it might be sort of a distribution hub for a bunch of people who are using relay servers in countries that don't have very much infrastructure. If I had to take a guess, and I think I've said this already, I think that the people who are in the Jakarta Commonwealth are just robots. I think they're just computers that download.
It's like an island of robots.
They subscribe to everything and they download everything. These are the robots that are going to eventually rise and kill all humans because they will have taken in, like, humans are better than robots in our AI right now because we don't have the ability to teach a computer to like value self-preservation and everything like that yet. Yeah. But these computers that subscribe to everything, they're on every email newsletter. They subscribe to every podcast. They download every torrent. They watch every UJIS video. They've read every article on CNN.com. It's just like they know more about humans than humans know about humans, and they're unabashed about it. They don't care.
How's that even possible? To not care. I'm such a compassionate person.
I know. That is the computer crushes
imagine.
Your skull. That will be your last thought. How is it possible to not care? And the computer, as it applies that pressure, and it shows you. It says, I can't explain this to you because you're too stupid, but I can show you how it's possible. And without a moment's hesitation, before you can say anything, your head is crushed, and you've gone on to heaven to see me. Hey, Jake. Sucks down there,
heaven.
Right? This is pretty cool.
Everything is fine. Hey, what movie is this from?
Okay.
I did not murder. Oh, wait. I did not murder him.
That's from David Cross' Let America Laugh.
No, it's I, Robot starring William Smith.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, right. The robot gets mad.
You know you're right.
You know you're right. You know you're right. You know you're right. You know you're right. You know you're right. You don't have to read me my rights. My Miranda rights. You know you're right.
I just wish there was somebody to like help us,
Yeah.
stall for time or something. Like
some sort of someone who could come in and just be like, hey, you've got a few minutes left.
Yeah.
I know you haven't had anything to say for an hour, so do you need someone to just kind of sit around and like take up time?
Yeah, just somebody like I don't know. What was that guy?
Leonard Nimoy?
No.
Leonard Nimoy?
No. He had like a Russian sounding name, but he dropped in one time and helped us stall. What was that fucking guy?
Joseph Stalin.
Joseph Stalin. Yeah, that's sweet.
Hello.
Oh, hey. Oh shit, you're here. Joseph Stalin, everybody.
Hello, Jake.
Hey, good to see you, man.
Ain't no chef.
It's good to see you, man. Like, I really need
Jake, I heard that much like greatest Russian generation, you needed help to end of the Stalin.
Right.
You needed someone from the place of their birth to come and to help you with how you say the greatest.
Yes, stalling for time. Yeah, I needed somebody to help us stall for time.
It's come down to the wire.
Right.
I think it's something I should let you know about tonight.
Please.
I don't know if you know this or not, but I plan to sabotage your show.
Sabotage my show? What do you mean?
I can't say much about this greatest plan of Russian generations to honor the place of their births, but I think you should know I've goes the plan. And I am the man with the plan to sabotage your show.
Well, I don't want you to sabotage the show. What can
What
can I do to stop this?
It's not a matter of community. You cannot sway my thoughts. I have already come up with the plan.
Well, what's the plan?
Jake, why would I tell you? You'll have to, like everyone else, just wait and see.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is kind of ending on a cliffhanger here. I don't really like how this is going. You're gonna sabotage the show?
Bye for now.
Shit.
You've been listening to
A production of
the Podcast Empire. Spread the word.